everybody. Danielle Tucker Shepherd, Caldwell Banker United Realtors, your Texas Rhinestone Realtor here in Central Texas, here to talk to you today about the emotional attachment to homes. And we're going to talk about it from the seller's point of view, and then I'll come to you later with a broadcast about the buyer's point of view. Okay? So, sellers, we understand. Okay, so this is going to be for you. You've lived in this house a long time. You've raised your family. You've had Thanksgivings and Christmases and worked out in the garden, and you've done all of these things to make this home the right home for your family. Well, now it's time to move. You're moving on to that next chapter in your life, whether you're downsizing or moving to be close to your grandkids or whatever you're trying to do, whatever you want to do with your life. Moving into an RV and go fifth wheel living for a year. And so it's time to sell the house. So we find that sellers get emotionally attached to the house, and so they don't always make the most rational decisions or the best decisions for them. So I'm going to give you like 3 little tips on how to make the best decision for your home. Okay? The first thing is you have to remove yourself, not necessarily physically, but remove yourself emotionally from the house. Once you start packing up your stuff and putting those memories in a box, then it's no longer feels like the home that you had before. So we remove ourselves from the house emotionally, understanding that it is a house and I'm going to make my home somewhere else. So that is in itself an easier thing to do once you put that in your mindset that this is my house and it's not my home. The second thing is understand that the new owners, the new people who are coming in to make this house their home, will not treat the house as you have. They're going to love it because it's their new home, but they have their own plans. So that beautiful garden that you've planted in the back, they may not like to garden, so they'll take it out. The color purple that you painted in your daughter's bedroom because she just loved the color purple. When they leave their comments about the house, they may say, I don't really like purple, I'm going to paint it. And that brings up one of the things. We get feedback from people looking at houses. When we have your house listed, agents provide us feedback. And I always encourage sellers, do not get your feelings hurt that someone doesn't love your house or love every aspect of your house as much as you do. Or they say they want to change things. It is nothing personal. It is not personal against you. They just want to see the house in their eyes, how they would have it to make it their own home. So, for example, we talked about the color purple on the paint. If you have really outstanding colors on your home and you get some feedback that says, oh my gosh, we just can't do these colors. Do not get offended by that. Just because you loved it doesn't mean someone else did. Remember, we're moving on to our next stage. We're moving on to our next home. These folks are moving in to make this their home. So they're going to do things their way and have their own plans. So understand that. Understand that from the beginning and it'll be great. The other thing that kind of goes along that is sellers always ask me, do I need to give them all the contact information for everybody who's ever worked on this house? Well, it's not a bad idea, but don't expect them to use those people necessarily. Some people move into an area and they have no clue about what's in this area. They don't know who the plumbers are, who the electricians are, who the yard people are. So if you have a list of contacts, that's always a good thing to help them out. And it also helps you by passing along the needs of your house to the people that you already trust. Once again, removing yourself from the house emotionally. Now, the last thing When we sell our house, we want to make money. Real estate is the greatest investment that there is. So we do want to make money. But don't get greedy. Don't try to nickel and dime everything to death. As a real estate agent, I'm going to do everything I can to get you the most money for your house. But we also have to be reasonable people. And it's really hard sometimes as a seller when we're emotionally attached to the home to understand that the nickel and diamond stuff doesn't help anyone. It makes the buyers frustrated and feel like they're not getting the home of their dreams. And it gets you frustrated because you feel like you're giving away things. We are going to do, your real estate agent is going to do everything in the power to get you the most money for the home because we want you to be happy. So just keep that in mind that you are in this to make money when you sell your house. And at the very least, break even. That's what our goal is. But don't be greedy about it. Okay. It is going to be tough. My mother passed away a year and a half ago in March of 2018, and I had lived with her in my childhood home. Um, and it was real easy for my husband to say, "Sell it, sell it, sell it," but it wasn't so easy for me. And we still haven't sold it. I will tell you, it is in rentals now, and I rented it to people I know, and that's made it easy. And maybe later on down the line, I'll be ready to sell it, but it's because I'm too emotionally attached. And I know that if I tried to sell that house right now, that I would not be the best person. I even told one of my real estate partners, I'm going to need you to list the house when we comes to it because I'm not going to be in any condition for my own house to be able to sell it. That emotional attachment. So depend on your real estate agent. Depend on us to help guide you through this process. And remember, it's not going to be your home anymore. You are moving on to something bigger and better, and this house will get sold. Danielle Tucker Shepherd. I am always here to take your calls or text messages at 254-383-0789. You can always stop by the office here in Killeen. Our office is located on Clear Creek Road. And, or leave your comments down at the bottom and I will get back to you. Just find a way to contact me and let me talk to you about selling your home, whether it be an estate or it be your own personal home, and let me help you through that transition. Once again, Danielle Tucker Shepherd, your Texas Rhinestone Realtor, serving all of Central Texas. Y'all have a great weekend.